Okay, I'm gonna pop in here. So filming went off the rails a little bit. Like the ring stand broke, the gimbal broke. I decided I was gonna get some wireless mics so you could hear me better. That went off the rails because the adapters weren't working with the iPhone, which I thought. But maybe it was the cord. I don't know. I'm still solving problems. So I scrapped the iPhone idea and got a nice used camera. So we're working through those hurdles right now. Added a nice light, hopefully more portable. Got the nice camera stand from actually the book project. Had a whole bunch of hurdles with iMovie. Hopefully this will work, but we'll see. But since I've had all these issues, I'm going to split this video into 4 parts. It'll be 4 parts. It's just a very long project with mistakes and checks and redos and all that. Some bigger news to come that I'll probably announce later on the channel. Due to that upcoming change, I will be in Peartone. It's a Mappa meet in Illinois. It's February 22nd. Hopefully to see people there. Also, due to other meets around my Wisconsinite meet, I've moved it up to March 6th. Is the first Wisconsinites meet at the museum for this year. For this 4-part video series, I will be popping in and giving you little updates and probably explaining this again for people who haven't seen all the videos. Well, thank you, and back to the video.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. So, what are we doing today? Well, one, try not to freeze since it's like -4 without the wind chill out there, but we're working on something. So one of the cabinets looked smaller than it should have been. Well, it was because they had several panels up against the sides screwed in. So that cabinet's a tall, skinny one and doesn't have a lot of good things to use for it. So what I decided to do was use it as a battery storage box, and probably electric cords too. But we'll get there. So off camera, I ended up removing 3 panels, and right now I'm disassembling another panel. So it's the same thickness as the other ones. I gotta get some screws out of this, and we're going to build a battery holding shelf that will fit into there. I'm gonna have 2 of them, as you can somewhat see, and I got these 3D printed, maybe these are molded, I'm not sure, battery holders for Ryobi batteries, not a sponsor, just like this. And they're gonna, unfortunately this is not started, so I can't hold it up yet. But we're gonna have 2 boards lined up with all these. All the batteries will fit on here. It's gonna go right by that battery generator. And also, there is a little door within the ambulance. I can reach into that compartment and grab stuff too. So I'll be able to access batteries from the inside if I need something. So, let's get started. Okay, so it's actually too cold to work in here without the heat on, but if I have the heat on, you can't hear me. So, let's work with the heated jacket on for a while. So what I'm going to do is actually get this board started. So I actually want, if I have a large battery on the top, it's not to extend over the board, and I want this on the edge so they're all going to fit And we're just gonna drill. And we're gonna mount our first one. Let's see if I have the right tip. Yep, that should work. Okay. Apparently they really didn't want to pay much for those screws. Get that stamped. Okay. Well, FIU for the people who sold this to me. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if I can do this up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try a different drill first before I give up and do a whole different set of screws. Okay, well, we'll see how this works. Not too happy, but we'll just have to see. Actually, I pre-drilled them, so I wasn't gonna have much issue, but let's see. Now I'm gonna just make sure I can go straight across. And somewhat be okay. This is a little right on the edge for my liking. But we will see, I guess. Let's take the rest of these off. I was hoping for a snugger fit. I guess figures can't really be choosers, I guess. Now I'm gonna lightly maybe do one hole for each of them because I want to dry fit it into the container compartment. Just so I don't do full 2 boards and then find out it won't fit. Just far enough to be off. Okay, I'll be right back. Field trip. So, let me show you what I'm seeing. Go in here. It's just not working how I want it. Yeah. So, no.